Unravel is a 2D puzzle platformer where you try to guide Yarny, a little character made of yarn, through a world full of challenges and obstacles. The gameplay is all physics-based. Yarny can push things, pull them, prod them, and they all behave in a realistic manner. Yarny is made from a single strand of wound yarn, which is attached to something at the start of the game. And the farther away from that Yarny gets, the more the yarn unravels. And that really is the core challenge of the game, to make that yarn last all the way to the end of the game, so you can tie it all back together. And those basic yarn interactions, they're simple, but they're very useful. You can throw the front end of the yarn like a grappling hook, or you could grab the yarn that trails behind you, and you can also attach it to things. And those three simple things, they open up a ton of possibilities. They let you climb on the yarn, you can swing on it, you can hoist things, or you can tether things together, connect them. You can grab things that are out of reach, or you could make bridges or ramps, or even slingshots that you can use to launch Yarny high into the air. The gameplay really is like a sandbox. It's easy to interact with on a basic level, but it lets you do really powerful and complex things. We try to have the same approach to puzzle design. We take parts that are simple on their own, but we put them together as beautifully as we can to form a complex whole. We want gameplay that challenges you in many ways. We want to test your cleverness. Some puzzles require you to get really creative with how you use the yarn, and some puzzles have multiple different solutions. Some puzzles require strategy and forethought. What looks like an obvious solution might turn out to be a trap, because you only have a limited amount of yarn. Some parts, they will test your courage and your agility. The world can be a dangerous place for someone as small and fragile as Yarny. Challenge really is an important part of the experience. Yarny is on this quest to mend a broken bond, and mending things takes effort. It doesn't happen without challenge. Life will never stop putting obstacles in your way. Ultimately, though, Unravel's message is very positive. No matter how complicated or scary things might seem, if you persist and put the effort in, you can overcome pretty much anything, no matter how small you think you are.